Howdy, howdy, back at it again. Today's video is going to focus on Mai's flame stocks, what I think makes them so strong, and why I think it's worth it to spend level 1 in order to utilize them. Before we get into that though, I want to say, hey, I do have channel memberships live. Perks include access to community Discord, access to match analysis videos that are going to be in addition to the normal content on the channel, and at the highest tier of, I don't know, loyalty or support or whatever you want to say, guarantee match analysis from me for replays of your choosing or of my choosing if you don't feel like choosing. Either way is fine. If you're interested in knowing what my match analysis videos are like, I have a bunch of them on the channel that you can go check out to see if that's something you'd be interested in either getting access to or having me do for you. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The biggest strength of Mai's flame stocks, versatility. In order to demonstrate that, I want to look at her combo structure without it first. So normal whiff punish, like stand medium punch, OD elbow, into the dive kick route. Good corner carry and Oki, but there's no way to really extend it from there. In fact, you actually can't do this route into level 1 at all. So if that's all you have, you can't even really cash out. Okay? Now you can do it from 3 bars, but you miss out on doing a special move. Right, where your normal route would look something like this. Right, and from there you could level 3. So it's very limited, right? Now she can spend 2 bars of super here, you know, and the damage is okay, right? But it's not tremendous. There's no way for her to spend 4 bars into any type of super from this route, because that just ends it. You know, that only does like 40-ish more damage than the 3-bar route that we looked at before. So it's just very specific things that work. When she has flame stocks, that is not the case at all. So first things first, she can land a level 1 here, right? So if all you have is level 1 super, you're good to go. You can spend that, and that does, you know, a lot more damage than your routes did before. She can also do 2 bars into level 2. And she can juggle afterwards for a lot of damage. Okay? Her 3-bar route's also a lot better. You can go into level 1 now, following the special move. So you're not losing out on a bunch of damage. You can go into level 2 after 2 special moves, and then still juggle afterwards with a light DP if you have flame stocks left. Right? And you can also get a lot more damage, right, going for like a 5-bar route or something like that. From 4 bars, she can now actually do supers. So she can do like, you know, 4 bars into level 1. She can do 4 bars into level 2 and juggle afterwards. She can even do 6 bars with level 2. And not even burn out, because you're doing OD moves, so you're replenishing. Right, and we can finish this up with an ODDP for almost 55%. Right, also, you don't have to spend super here, you can just do a DP. So all of a sudden, she has ways to spend drive and super, just super. Very, very strong, right? She can get extensions from a lot of different routes. She doesn't have to spend either. She can just go for DPs. And I actually missed a special move there. Right? So she can get a lot more damage without spending a bunch of extra super or extra drive. But she also has the flexibility to spend these moves how she sees fit, right? Which she just doesn't really have normally. The other aspect of Mai's versatility with flame stocks is her versatility in neutral. And what I mean by that is she can really play very aggressively with things like Fireball Drive Rush, right? OD Fireball Drive Rush, she can combo from overheads or lows, set up sequences. Makes it very strong as well is she can just throw out a Fireball and it'll just go through regular Fireballs, where normally it's the exact opposite, right? People's Fireballs go through her fans. When she has these flame stocks up, she can just sort of win the Fireball war. Right? That also lets her just do kind of silly stuff like that, right? Very high reward. So she can play very balls to the wall, aggressive, doesn't have to worry about it, just in your face, right? Now, to counteract her throwing these regular fans, people might throw OD projectiles to either clash with hers or beat her fans entirely. But the thing that's really rough about that is she has this gigantic FU button in her level 2 where she can be extremely far away. That was like a frame late. She can be extremely far away. That's an OD fireball. Okay, I'm 3/4 screen punishing an OD fireball, right, with level 2. Like, you can do that on reaction incredibly simply. So because of this level 2, they have like this incentive to kind of sit still. You know, they don't want to do anything because if you have Twitch reactions, you just do this. And if they're near the corner when you land this, you can actually do light kick DP and get a juggle afterwards for even more damage. So it's one of those things where she has this versatility in neutral where she can do, hey, fireball drive rush, and I can play super aggressively, or I can play super passively and just hit you with a level 2 as soon as I see you do anything, right? So those things sort of complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Where the existence of the level 2 makes them want to play super passively, and then because they want to play super passively, we just get in for free with Fireball Drive Rush. So I know this isn't like my typical type of tutorial video, but hopefully you still found it helpful. And as always, have a good time.